Well, oops. What button did I just press? What button was that? Was that the 0 button? It was the 0 button. Well, that's nice to know. Well, welcome to 0. Oh, are you going to say, well, there's a green screen problem. We've got a green screen problem. No, it's the sign. There's a sign that I was looking at. Welcome, this is Becker Wozat, and welcome to 0. And my name is Becker Wozat for some reason. It won't be for very long. This is episode 90. We're on 22W118.2. And yes, there's new mods today. We will have finishing the tree farm. We're going to show off the observation towers and, of course, the new mods as well. And, well, we're probably not going to get this done, but definitely would like to remove the ladder. Now, how do you remove the ladder? I'd have to remove it downwards, but then when I get down there, so that's going to be something done off camera. And, of course, there's the big sanding is coming soon to a live stream near you, presuming that you don't go anywhere. 118.2, wait, pre-2. Pre-2, don't make it bad, or I'll stop playing this game of Minecraft. Okay, let's put stuff on and let's wear the bread. 870 bread. That's a lot to carry. Yes, I practiced by being a French mime for some 20 years. That was before I was live streaming. Once I started live streaming, I had to talk. Yes, that's always a bad thing. I have to say, Becker is dying. Within a few weeks, Becker will be no more. It's a sad truth. I really am dying. That is to say, I'm sort of dying. It's not really dying. It's complicated. My account, I cannot transfer my account, so I'm going to make a new one. And that's not quite the same thing as dying. But Becker will die, and when he dies, I will put up a sign, a memorial to Becker when he is dead. But right now, I am Becker. You know how that kind of thing goes. Well, I know how that kind of thing goes. Oh, we got some more. In fact, we don't need that much. In fact, let's just put the rest of it up here. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk about what we got. Oh, yes, we got some stuff here. What do we got? I got to press the right button is what I got to do. What do we got here? It's been 6 minutes into the episode already. Everything has managed to transfer over. We have some new... for example, what the hell is that? Has been away for a couple of versions, but it's back. WI Zoom has been working, but they issue updates anyway. There it is. Pre-1. I didn't bother looking for any pre-2 mods, and they all work with no problem, so I don't think anybody's going to bother with that. Okay, villager names. Now, this is Rick South. That's Cyrilum. This is a Cyrilum mod, but they just updated to 1.18.2 pre-2. Villager names fabric by somebody else. Oh, man, what the hell's wrong with you, whoever you are? But it turns out that Cyrilum's villager names is newer than the other guy's villager names fabric. So, that. Oh, yes. Yes, this is custom. This is custom. I'll show you what we got. Might as well. Take that off the hotbar. There it is. Block of amethyst. Wham! And up here we get to spy on everything. There's a tower just like this over there. Yes, you get to look out, see how everything is going. But the purpose of this thing is to check for approaching ships, or if there are shark-infested waters. Those are not sharks. Warning, warning, there are fish in the sea. Too many, perhaps. Also, there's this mysterious bleach spill. Somebody spilled bleach in the ocean, and it's getting all over the place. Oh, here's another thing. As you can see, it's 1.18.2 pre-release 2. I've said that twice already, haven't I? Well, I'm going to say it a few more times, because there were two options. We could have updated to 1.9 experimental 1. I chose not to, because at first there was no Fabric API for it, but now there is a Fabric API for it. But more importantly, I still got the fog. Yeah, we still don't have the no fog mod. Give us our no fog mod back. Anyway, so this is the special no blocks version of the elevator mod. I specifically asked, hey, that would be really nice if we had one that didn't require any extra blocks, so that I could keep this thing going, even if the mod doesn't update, And that's what they did. So I set it. Well, my original idea was lapis block, but Kiro. I think I actually know a Kiro on another Discord server, but this is the regular Kiro that we all know from Little Tiles and Mental Block and so on and so on. And suggested Block of Amethyst, and I think it's great. Listen carefully. That is an Enderman noise. But we're not playing basketball, although we are attaining greater heights. Okay, so now what? Forget if I mentioned this. Well, let's see if I mentioned this. Falling tree has been removed and has been replaced with Cyan's Simple Vein Miner. This is not Dr. Cyano. This is just Cyan. This is Cyan Princess or something. Or Princess Cyan. It's either Princess Cyan or Cyan. I don't know. I think that says Princess. No, it's Cyan Marine. Princess Cyan Marine. I don't remember. Now that I think of it, it might have been somebody else who was Princess something or other. In that case, I'm sorry. I may have gotten that wrong. But here it is, Vein Miner. Can we configure? Yes. Yes. Well, basically we got is 150. It turns out that I was looking it up. It used to be set to 256 back on my 112.2 Wazcast. If we ever get back to doing a 112.2 map, and yes, that is a possibility in the future. But I still can't set it to 256 because I'm doing stuff other than just chopping down trees with it. Alright, so we got the Vein Miner is the new one. We got the other one is the new one. What else do we got that's new? Shulker Drops 2. Or was it Dragon Drops Elytra? Well, one of them is new. Another one that was added was one we want. It's one that we actually want for this fabric map. And it's the one where sponges absorb more water at a greater radius. Oh, I want that. Because then maybe I could use that instead of placing sand. See, here's what the tower looks like. I think it's pretty good. And just let's get a close-up. There, that's good. There's our screenshot. That's pretty good. It's weird that you're like, where's the room for the walking? And of course, the idea is that this might be a very narrow space to go down, but it's not. It's an elevator, so it just looks like something. Okay, we are making some weird kind of progress here. Here's the other one. It's the same thing, except it goes into the tree farm, which we are going to work on today. This has been partially dug out. I might as well go up here. It went up another 5 or 10 blocks at least since last I did the episode. And there's more to come, and there's more things to chop down and other places to go for in future, and so on and so on. This is Dullsville. Talk about it, it's Dullsville. No offense meant to anybody. This stuff is only being chopped down. All of this is being cut down because I want to have a flat area. I want the entire area to be flat. And I'd like to build 2 more towers on opposite ends. That's it. I know you're going to say, yeah, but what happens when that mod stops working and you can't go up and down the elevators? Well, then it'll be decorative. But I think it'll continue to be fine. I just need to keep making sure that when I update it, that it could be updated. That it could be, the dependency could be overridden. Which is what we have. We have dependency override. Okay, so this has all been straightened out, and there aren't any gaps this time. Let's double check that there is nothing there, but okay. Go for it then. Ah, it's just like the old days on the Wazcast. Except the Wazcast would break more of it at once because I had set to 256. I don't know what I had set to on the map before that. The last Wazcast map had cubic chunks, and the one before that did not, but I don't know where that map is, so I can't look it up right now. Mod pack gone missing. Oh, and this still... That's the biggest problem, is there's an awful lot of that going on. It would be nice if I could break that up there without having to dig up there, but not as big of a deal. That's it. $42 is not enough. One of the big problems with this is 42 is not enough, so we are going to have to dig to pillar up and dig down. Fortunately, we could just use sand this time. $59, that's not quite enough. Need a little bit more. So, gotta go back. Well, 60, 62. No, I think we still need like 2 more or something. This is a much more versatile mod. Not just because of the vein mining situation, but because you could turn it on. You know, you start digging. You can start digging, and then you can turn it on, and so on and so on. It's not important. All right, so I've shown off some of the mods. Ooh, it landed on the roof. That's what we want. We want a tree farm. We want to get rid of this. They have only decorative trees up here. That's the point. Doesn't that just look like some kind of guard tower? I'm going to be shooting you if we don't see you working fast enough. Yeah. Here's something did I do this on camera last episode? I think I did. Floating water. And yes, I didn't put thingies up here. Because I'm going... See, what my plan was talking about was I was talking about going over here and then having like a staircase going down that way. But then I thought, that needs to be fixed. And so I realized I need to move it out. And so we're probably going to move that out an extra block. And that's going to be a huge undertaking, which is just make work at this point. Yeah! And I finally get to take a drink 16 minutes into the episode. It's all been crazy. I mean, you have to work to get your mods updated. Oh, such and such mod. What do we got here? I can't think of one that needs to be updated or something. You know, I can't tell the guy, hey, update this thing. And food here. 375 bananas. Yes. That's it. Yeah, the idea was that we could have this. I was even thinking maybe we could make it a straight thing, but it goes down because it goes down on the other side. If this goes down one more in this direction, then we don't have to have something like this. We can have this. See, this is here, but it's only 1 block wide, so we could extend it 1 more block. And then this doesn't have to go in like that. Yes, the little restaurant-like thing that we're planning on having here, we are still planning on having it here. We have not changed our mind on this, but there's all these things in the way. But we are going to work on that. Oh, have I got any more XP? No XP. 25 levels. I'm going to make sure not to die today as well. Here we go. It looks shorter than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think it's only 17 or 18. Well, anyway, we've finished digging this all out for the main part, but now we've got this stuff to do, and so we're going to do this stuff. First, though, I have to measure this. Which is longer? I think if we look at it straight, we can find that it's longer from there to there. Okay, that's fine. So then maybe we could have 4 blocks here before we get to anything. The 4 blocks, of course, you got 2 blocks, so you could put in some of these bad boys, which of course are going to be relocated here. That's another one. I mentioned this in previous videos, but we've got another mod that's waiting to take its place here. What mod is that, you might say? That's the carrier mod. It's all about pigeons. No, wait. Joke was carrier lost on people. No, we have carry on, and this is carry on for fabric. It's called carrier, and it's not as good because you can't carry blocks around. You can only carry certain machines, and you can't carry everything you want to. And I want to be able to say, let's say I have this, and I'm like, what if I want to carry that? Now you're going to say, well, you could just mine it out. This is true. But what if I want to carry it without wasting any stuff on my pick? Why can't I just move something from A to B to correct a mistake or something? And some blocks, when destroyed, you can't get them back. What do you do about those? Also, some blocks can't be destroyed at all, but that's even more complicated. Okay, so assuming we have 4 blocks, because we want a 2-block wide area, and we want a 2-block wide area for the chest, so that's 3, 4, and so we stand here, and we look this way, and it still looks like it's wider this way than this way. Okay, so that means if we put the trees in, we'll put the trees in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this is 1, 2, 3, and we'll put one here. And so on and so on. To do that, we're going to need some dirt. Not that much dirt, but we'll carry that much dirt anyway. But it's time to start our lengthy brickage. We'll start with this area here because there's a lot going on. Oh, it's going over there, which means it's going underneath this, which I don't want. So I'll just break it locally, I guess. It's going to get dark in here, too. Okay, Terralith. That reminds me, I want to put these where that's going to be. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 3. And that allows us a little space for this block of amethyst here to function as a teleporter. And whammo! I could look out and see that it's raining, which I couldn't tell from down here. There you go. And while we're here, let's just start digging them up. I feel they need to do that sometimes. And then there's this. Whoa! Problem. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is I think we'll have, I think we'll do this. I think that works. It's not meant to be a place that you know is there. I just want it to be where people can't see it. If we have to, we'll build a little room thing like we had with the other one. But we really don't need one. Not right now, anyway. So we continue our digging. Let's see, there's all sorts of news I've heard, like Terralith, for example, is coming to 1.18.2, which is when the next mod pack of Mental Block will be released, probably. But the problem isn't that. The problem is it's going to have the cave mod. Uh-oh. It's going to have the cave mod as part of Terralith. And the problem with that is, of course, Terralith. Well, I don't know if that mod works on 1.18.1 for that matter, but I can tell you definitely that whether it works or not, it's not going to work very well on the server, or indeed on Zero if I were to install it there, because oh, hello, Myrtle Man. Great to see you around. Demonstration of new elevator mod. It's using the Enderman sound effect instead of the previous whatever they used to use. Not a big deal. Ah. And it's just me finishing off the tree farm today. It's not going to be all that exciting. I'm glad to speak about whatever anyone wants me to speak about, but don't have much to say today. I've been doing this grinding for a long time. You can see the tree farm is almost finished. And I plant the trees, and then finally I could rest from this. And I can move back. It's an elevator, yes. Uh-oh. You know, I was of the impression when I built this wall, or when I started to build this wall, I was under the impression that it went all the way, that the dirt and sand and stuff went all the way down, so that this wasn't going to happen. I thought it was to grow crystals. Well, the thing is, that's not the crystal growing crystal. That's the crystals that you make after you mine the crystals. You can make them into a block. But if you have a budding amethyst, which looks different, can grow crystals. The problem is you can't move those. And because I can't move those, then I can't place them. And you can't grow crystals in a farm. You have to go to where there are crystals. And so as a result, oh, and I can't show you right this minute, right, without, well, we got to go to bed soon anyway. Might as well. Except that's not the stairs. This is the stairs over here. Okay, so there, you see, here are the budding amethyst, and there are its clusters which you then break, and then, but you can't move a budding amethyst block, which is why I wanted to use a a carry-on like mod to move the budding amethyst, but it won't let me move any kind of block. Speaking of which, we don't need this, do we? No, you know, we're probably going to put doors there. You quit video games? Really? You quit all video games? Does that include making your Subway thing? Wow. That takes some willpower. And that means that you're either not having enough fun with it, or you found fun in something else. I don't know what to say if that's the case. It's like, well, we'll miss you, I guess, if that's what's going to happen. I don't know what to say. Or maybe you're one of those people who can now get enjoyment out of just watching other people play video games instead of playing them yourself. That can be the case. I really don't know what to say about that. Ugh, well. Well, you do what you want, obviously. I'm not going to stop you. I couldn't stop you if I wanted to. I just find a lot of fun to be had playing it myself, which is why I don't, why I haven't quit. That's a good reason. But you've probably got a good reason to quit yourself. Man, when I was growing up, I used to think I was going to change everything when I became an adult. Like I was going to stop all the video games and everything else I ever did. And stop reading comic books. Oh, see, now that ravine is right there. You see, what are you supposed to do when the ravine is in the way? All right, well. Distracted me too much of more important stuff. I have addictive tendencies. Now I'm on fitness. Well, fitness is a good thing if you want. If you like that. Some people hate fitness. But, you know, whatever you like is what's important. You got to have a certain kind of attitude towards how you live life and what you want to do. I myself do not see how I could possibly ever stop playing video games, but they'll be forcibly taken away from me when the world starts coming to an end or something. You know, I won't have video games. What do you do when you don't have any more video games, you know? That's what I'm going to find out. I'll probably go crazy. But it's something that's bound to happen. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not everything yet. I know, I know. Another one. We're going to mourn your loss in the sense of we're never going to see you working on any Subway stuff anymore. But that's up, like I said, you know, whatever you think is important. I'm running out of things to say about these things. Lots of people have reasons to quit video games, and we have to respect your decision. You can still comment and chat, though. Well, you know, that's not playing a game. You're spectating a game. You know, you can watch football on TV. You know, it's the same sort of thing, except football players are paid millions of dollars a year, and I don't get paid to play this. I barely get enough money to keep my server going, and that's about it. Would I rather get paid millions of dollars to play this? No, because then it wouldn't be the same thing. I'd feel a greater obligation to play it, and then I'd suffer from burnout after a while. Because I wouldn't want to work on it. And see, what I'm doing now, this doesn't look like something I'd want to work on. I put this off for months. Yeah, it's really too bad. But it's not really bad. Oh, look, I want that. It's not really bad. It's just you're changing what you're doing in your life. And that's it. And this is wrong too. This might have to go on the left over here. I put it over here by mistake, I think. Okay. But I don't have any more bricks over here. Oh, wait, no, I do. I do have bricks. Duh. What do you think you removed? There we go. I'm just all excited that I'm finally going to finish this after months of not finishing it. It's hard to contain my enthusiasm when even when other people have decided to change their lives in a way that affects other people, that they'll feel sad about it, even though it's your right to make that choice. Well, I wasn't complaining. Been a long time. I will say one thing. Your build that you were making, and I don't want to comment on that in a negative way, so I won't. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's certainly lost in the community, but right now it isn't just what I should be focusing on. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. You focus on what is important to you. I was going to say, though, I was wondering if you were starting to suffer from something equivalent to a burnout kind of thing. Oh, it's too dark here. Suffering from some kind of burnout because you'd switched to something a little bit more detail, and I was really worried about that, because whenever you switch to more detail, if you're not used to having to do more work on a specific build or something for a specific part of the build, then what can happen is you find yourself less and less interested in Minecraft. And I know that because it happened to me, playing little tiles and not wanting to work that much on any specific set of areas, just sort of look more detailed or something. But on the other hand, I can't imagine having to make something like this with only vanilla blocks. But yeah, you're probably right about how things are. I gotta get more light in this place. This place needs more light. Oh boy. Eh? I mean, I just got done watching a 9-hour video. And I'm going to watch another take on that 9-hour video. They were doing Dragon Quest 4 or Dragon Warrior 4. It was US and Japan. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Americans were playing Dragon Warrior 4, and the Japanese, with possibly one exception, were playing Dragon Quest 4. And I thought, hey, that's great. Of course, Dragon Quest 4 is a bit faster than Dragon Warrior 4 because we have slower text and we have to display more text and so on. And I keep falling in here. And so it was 9 hours, but then it turned out the US stream only showed 3 screens at once, but there were 11 contestants. And if I wanted to see all 11, I had to watch the Japanese one, which of course I can't understand because I don't know Japanese. So it made me a little frazzled right now. So I don't know what so I have to watch it all over again. Yeah, what had happened was I had started to realize I had nothing else to talk about, and at the same time I started fitness stuff, and there just wasn't enough time for both things. Fair enough. Maybe I don't know if by fitness you mean going to a gym or what, but taking the time to have to go to a gym might be taking too much time. And if you had a personal routine you could do at home, it wouldn't be as bad. It's going to get dark in here. Woo. All right. Yeah, that was pretty good. Only lost a few that I didn't need to lose. I've always believed, I don't want to call attention to this, I don't want to say anything bad, but I've always believed that gyms... Oh, then as I started to focus on this, I just lost interest in MC. Well, that's how it goes, We can't keep the same interest in everything all the time. I'm not as interested, for example, in comic books as I was in high school. Let's see. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Boy, have I lost a lot of interest in things over the years. Some of them are just stupid to consider. But, yep. I may be returning in the future when I have a more stable situation set up. And, of course, yeah, if you spend time away from something, your interest can come back. That happens. Though not always. I'm trying to remember, when I was a kid, I lost a lot of things because I didn't give them up. I think my parents would be sick of me after a while. Oh, he's still playing with that, whatever it is. We're going to take it away from him and then see what happens, kind of thing. I wonder if my parents thought I was retarded, because I used to read books that were still for a few years younger than me, because they had interesting stories, not because they were easier to read. But what happened was I had this interest in science fiction, but my parents wouldn't buy me regular science fiction that an adult can appreciate. I wasn't yet an adult. And so they bought me some really stupid piece of science fiction called The Watchers of Space. It's a really stupid book. It's like it's for kids. It's like Star Wars without the wars or the conflict, or it's like Cocoon without Wilford Brimley. I don't remember. I didn't see Cocoon, actually. My mom was nuts about Cocoon. Now, you got to know what makes... Ooh, what happened there? You got to know what makes your life what you want it to be, and I think you did the right thing there. And if you do ever come back, we'll be willing to welcome you back. And if you don't come back, then, well, nothing we can do. But it's not a bad thing. It's not like you're dying. It's not like, unless of course you've had a really brutal workout and you're exhausted. Oh man. More stuff from high school. More bad memories from my high school. The workout that would just about kill you. I think the most strenuous thing I did in high school was I had to do track. I wasn't on a track team or anything like that, but I had to run real fast. I could run faster than anybody, but not over a long distance. Sort of like Gimli, I guess. Very deadly over short distances. Heck with Gimli. So we had to do I forgot if it was 50-meter dash or 100-meter dash or 100-yard dash. Whatever it was, and we had to do it, and I was in the lead about halfway through. Then I hit the wall, and then I fell apart, and I ended up finishing like third. That was really brutal, but I was really good over speed. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, this wasn't a nice place to put this right over a big, huge, watery ravine. But that's why I got the sand. The thing with the workouts is you have to think of your own personal workouts as tasks, your body being the tool. Well, at least I don't have to think about it as a nickelback. If you think of them as work, then you will tire out before you want to. Well, but the idea is the burn. What was that they used to say on those commercials where they were making fun of Listerine? They would say, "The burn says it's working." I think that can apply to a workout as well. Unless you're going anaerobic. Once you get to the point where you're going anaerobic, then it's a problem. Or is it aerobic? Which one is the one where there's breathing? Is aerobic with breathing or without? Anyway, whichever one it was. The point is when it becomes the one thing that it should not be. Oh man, there's more over here. We don't need that one, I think. No, I think we do need it. Or give up, not tire out, maybe a better way to say it. See, look at all this down here. There's tons of that stuff. Oh, now they're not going to let me come back up, huh? Oh, no. Ugh. All I know is you got to keep Will hydrated if you're doing a workout routine. I've become an old man. I can't really do much working out anymore. I'm pretty much stuck with what I have. And so it's probably more likely that if I do a lot of walking. I go to where I go places, I do walking to get there. It's really great for me. Somewhat low impact, but I can walk faster if I have to. Late last year, at some point, I even tried to run, and it was the first time in years that I'd ran, and I was like, ugh. Muscles are 70% water. Yeah, but you can't make a good smoothie out of them. I don't know what to say there. Well, what percentage of water is flab? Oh, you again, huh? Just after I... All right, hold on. I don't need any ender pearls, but I'm looking at you. You're just standing there. Why are you just standing there? I don't even need silk touch. All right. We'll get this finished working on tonight. This is to be finished tonight. If I have to go 3 hours, I hope I don't have to go 3 hours. Hello to Aries Sidon. Road to 60 subs. I hope you get those 60 subs if you don't have them yet. It's difficult to get these things. It's difficult to do things. You upgraded the sword resolution. Sword? That's my regular sword resolution. Oh, you mean in my mod pack, not just recently, because I've been upgrading other things, but not my sword resolution. I'm working on the mod pack a little bit. There's a new block that they've added in 1.19 EXP1. What's XP again? Oh, experimental one. But of course, I know absolutely nothing about when I will find the time to continue this texture pack. You have 32. Mine's 32 as well, actually. The blocks are 64, but the items are 32. That really helps me a lot. I think I've told you this. You got them from a subscriber exchange. I don't remember where I got mine. Somebody was offering his textures online somewhere for free. I don't remember who it was. Or it's possible I got it off a video game. A lot of my textures are from other games and stuff. But not always. Alright, yeah, let's start with the dirt. Let's see. Do we want to put... The question is, do we want to have dirt sticking out like this? Or do we want to do dirt like this? Which would look better? Well, since this will be the birch one, it'll probably be here. Because if we have it down there, it'll lower it, and then the birch might not be something you could just walk underneath. But on the other hand, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this will be where the overhang of the tree is, and we could just do this, if it were that important. Which, of course, it isn't. So, this is fine, I think. All right. Going to get a few subs before I make my first vid. That's very difficult to do. Oh, you mean you got the... you got your sub... You've got 32 subs, not 32 texture. Of course. I think the one sticking out lock better. Of course it does. It doesn't matter too much. Oh, you haven't seen the new mod yet. It looks like an ordinary block of amethyst, but then you jump and whoa! Oh, and it's nighttime. I didn't notice. See, there's 32 right there. See, 32. My little guard tower I built here, so you can check for sharks or approaching boats, or worse, those guys. They're going to take your items and push them around. Or you could pretend there's sharks, but that won't work. Anyway. It's the elevator no blocks mod. It doesn't add a block, so you can just assign whatever block you want, and it works with amethyst blocks. Thanks to Kuro. We have a new exciting mod. And we've also got a vein miner for fabric. Voila. Oop. Ah! Piece of... It's not a very good vein miner, I have to admit. It really isn't. It really isn't a good vein miner. It doesn't have shaped crafting. A whole bunch of things are wrong with it. Oh, and this is... So if you want to carve out a tunnel, forget it. And if you want to be happy for the rest of your life. Anyway, never mind that. And it's going to be very dark in here. I'm going to have to make columns or something. Or, oh yeah, we're going to make stuff fall from the ceiling. That's going to be great. Happens. Subs from a sub exchange. Okay, I understand that now. And why is that up there? I understand that there's services where you can pay money and they'll subscribe. Something like a certain amount of money and then they'll get like 1,000 people. But it's all bots, you see. And then they start trying to sell their services. Every once in a while we get somebody here who's either from Russia or somewhere else, and they drop off details. Go to something else, and it's not even a website. So I don't know what they're trying to do, unless they're just trying to make us waste more time or something. What could it be now? I sub to them, they sub to me. I had like 200 different subs. I don't mean to me. I mean, I was subbing to 200 different people. And I was pissed off about that. I mean, I couldn't find the one I wanted. So I just went through just the other day and got rid of like 40 or 50 different subs that there was no point. I'm not going to sub to anybody that I'm not interested in watching. Or at least is a friend or something, you know. Or even if they don't do videos, especially if they don't do videos, makes me happy to be subbed to them. Oh, I don't have to worry about being required to watch somebody's video. That's what they'll do next, of course. They'll go on your video and they'll say, "Hey, did you watch my video about blah blah blah? What did you think of it?" I can think of a couple of people on Cubic Chunks Discord who act like that. They're like, "Did you watch the video? Did you try out my mod pack yet?" I'm not going to name any names, but he doesn't come here that often anymore because these guys will think, "Yeah, it's a vid titled Everyone Will Sub to Each Other in the Comments." Oh, that's interesting. Does it work? Well, hey, I'm not one to stand in the way of your interests and progress and things like that. You do what you like. If you think this works, go for it, you know. Why do I only have 346 slabs left? I've already used like 3 of these. Wait, how many do how many do I think I need? I gotta get more. While we're at it, let's sub and forget about each other, yeah. But it's good for those people who want to see what you do next. Alright, let's see here. We gotta do this. Do that later. I just want to do this now. Oh, and I finally get to drink again. I was going to talk to Myrtle Man about keeping healthy and what I was doing about that, but I guess I can't. Can't talk to him about it. Oh well. Wait till he comes back. He doesn't have to come back. He's... Alright, where we got? Rare items. Yes, I got 17 Eyes of Ender. That should be enough, don't you think? 7 grass blocks. I don't have Silk Touch yet. Cobbled Grimstone. Oh, I know what to do. We can do it this way. Oh no, we got to turn it into tile slabs. Alright, fine. Oh, this is going to take forever. Hold on. I know what I'll do. We don't need this many. We only need this many. There we go. Perfect! I wasn't expecting that to work. It was perfect. What the hell was I doing? Anyway, Aerosidon, if you're still watching, I've forgotten if I'm still subbed to you, if I'm subbed to you. I forget. But if you do a video, you can remind me of it, and I'll resub to you if I'm not subbed. If I am, then I'm sorry. I've completely forgotten if I was. Wait, 6. 6. That's the right number. It's coming along nicely, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I was going to get some saplings. I got to get out the saplings. Well, how many saplings do we need here? 11. That's not very much. Just 11? Also, I need to use one of my stone axes. Yeah. So the idea is I gotta make this go out one more block. And then I gotta place something there. I gotta have all that taken over by further towers and stuff. Way, way, way out of my range right now. Yeah, well, I like your I like the cut of your jib, so I'm definitely interested in watching any videos you make. I guess if I don't know if I did stop subbing to you or what happened, but if I did, I'm sorry. Just because there wasn't content. There will be content. I will watch it. Now I got to remember to do that. Wait a minute. Why did I leave that like that? Why am I still carrying this stuff around with me? I hear that. Another basketball player. Oh, he's down there. He's under that somewhere, or under this somewhere. And consequently, I don't care. What the, I got... Shit, it's a creeper. Double shit. I just blocked myself out. Crap. How do these things happen? This would be an ideal time. Ugh. Okay, we're done. Good. I gotta just charge him. You are not welcome here. Another one. I don't need any more ender pearls. Stop giving me ender pearls. This is a mess. Move everything out of the way. Okay, here we go. And the worst thing about this is I gotta go down there. And of course they do that to me. There we are. Oh, wait a minute. Be very careful when using the sit mod in a place like this. That's all I could say about that. All right. Oh, there's something good. Something good that came out of Liverpool. Or whatever it came out of. Okay, I think I could just... Ah! Ah! I'm not getting that. I'm going to leave that behind. We've gone past the hour mark. I, for one, am happy. It means sooner begun, sooner done. And there's a ravine down here, so I don't know what to do about this. I'm terrified that I'm going to... Yep. And I need to go down there to drop some sand. And it wouldn't do it. I'm just taking damage up to his... And look, that broke! This is not a good result. This is a bad result. I was thinking about filling the ravine in with sand, but I need the sand for other things, you know? Well, what I was going to say to you, not Myrtle, what I was going to say to you, Arisidon, is when you're not going to do a video until you have subs, that you're kind of doing it backwards, is what I'm saying. It's like the people who subbed to you are not going to necessarily like your video just because you made a video and they were subbed to you. And that's part of the problem. You have to make something that they like. And maybe they're not big on Minecraft. More importantly, I don't know what kind of videos you are going to make, really. I haven't made any... Oh, man. Okay, we just got to do that over there, and that over there, and this over there, and then we're done, and then we can... Oh, I didn't plant the saplings yet. Get on with it. I have to plant the saplings now because so I can work out where to put everything else. All right. Technically, we don't need any more smooth stone, so we can put that away. Where's our smooth stone pile? Bloop. The best way to get subs is to generate content. It took me a long time to get the number of subs I have. I don't even know how many that is. Most of the people who've watched my videos, interestingly, the greatest number of people who watched my videos watched my video on Tall Worlds, and there were a few other Cubic Chunks like mods and stuff like that. This isn't the best approach. Not the best approach, but people were genuinely interested in the videos I made that they watched. You know, you start off with some numbers, that might be good, but that's not gonna increase interest in the video. You gotta keep interest in the video going with making interesting videos, is what I'm saying. Okay, here's the rest of this. We can just do all this in, and that's fine. There we go. Well, look at what we have now. We have Corgi Taco on the cubic chunk. Well, he's not really cubic chunks in that sense, but we got Corgi Taco, and he's streaming on Twitch. Yes, Twitch, which is more of a gaming thing than what he's trying to stream for. He's streaming, not playing games, but developing them. He's been developing. He's got the dev environment open, and he's been doing biomes, or oh, the biomes you'll go. And because there's an interest in that mod, they want to see him working. But he did like a over 8 hours stream, and I think he was actually streaming in total for like over 11 hours one day. You know, he's just full of energy. But it's just such a boring stream, just watching somebody coding. I can code. I can't code like him, but I can code. Whoa. Ode. I can barely summon the enthusiasm necessary to do coding. Maybe if I learned Java and I tried to code for Minecraft. Ugh. So his last stream, I think, was he's working on the end biomes. Too dark. Minecraft made the place dark again. It used to be really dark. Let's see. Options. Video settings. It used to be very dark if you had it set to moody. And then up to here, brightness bright. But now it still gets dark in here. Even under that. Made it, said Minecraft. Just in time. Oh, you didn't see the... It's right here. There it is. Block of amethyst. Up we go. Brip. Guard towers. So we can warn for approaching sharks or other boats. Da-da, 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 da. And also, somebody spilled a whole bunch of bleach over there in the ocean. Carlos Exxon or some such name. Anyway, never mind that joke. Working on and finishing the tree farm. What else? What was I saying? Oh, we were talking with Myrtle Man, who was talking about his new exercise regimen replacing his making Minecraft builds, which means that we're not going to be seeing his Subway again for a while until he gets the enthusiasm to come back. That's a really sad story, but he hasn't come back yet, so we can make fun of him for it. Corgi just happens to have the sort of people in his Discord that enjoy that sort of stream that he does, even then just a few of them. Yeah, I know, and a lot of them are from his other Discords. Not just his mod Discord, but there's a couple other ones. It's like being a Santa Claus elf groupie or something. I'm not sure that made any sense. Elf group. I don't know. Rohypnol will get you legless. Now that was probably an inappropriate joke, but I never know anymore because nobody says these things. You shouldn't say that. My mother would, if I told a joke that was really inappropriate, she'd say, well, she'd call me by my real name, but she'd say, name of person. I think the reason why she would laugh, though, was because it was funny and she didn't want to laugh at it. Elevator! What kind of pick is needed to get amethyst blocks? Stone picks are fine. See, we don't have the carrier mod yet. Oh, I'm going to get zombies if I don't do this. See, that's just a regular amethyst block. Just a regular amethyst block. You could just use a pick to get it off. Or if you can't get it from... Let me show you. Here we go. Now you see this, which we can't move, are budding amethyst. And because we can't move them, that we have to keep this farm over here, when I'd like to move them into a nice neat row somewhere. And that's where it would be nice if the carrier mod would do that, but it doesn't. Now I don't want to break these to find out that they break or what happens to them. So I kind of leave them alone. Just break these. They turn into the shards, and then you do this, and voila. See, that's how that works. Or like those groupies or videos of people just running to the world border over and over again. I was thinking make use Silk Touch. Silk Touch doesn't work on that. We found that out on day 1. And why am I going over here? Do I need any more food? What am I doing over here? We're going to get rid of the ladder, but I'm going to have to build... Yes. I'm going to have to build another one of those amethyst things. So I might as well build it now. Might as well go down now. Oh, wait a minute. Well, 59 isn't enough. Let's take a couple of these. I'm sort of going off the rails here. What the? Why did I take damage there? Down we go. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of things going on. The thing we're all excited about right now is that there might be a deep dark dimension added for 1.9. But this hasn't been confirmed yet. But they're talking about this one area that may or may not be a portal. And so we're wondering what's going to happen. That's the most exciting thing. We might get a 4th dimension in the game. Or I should say 4th dimensional space, because we already have 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. Uh-oh. I knew it wouldn't be enough. It worked. But now I have to break it. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have to cover that up. Otherwise you'll fall down it. And so here's what happens when you try to break it. Oh, you do get it back. Oh. Well, that's good. And I needed one here anyway because I'd taken it last time. Is this elevator related directly to the one you've been using the past seasons? Past seasons. That's Open Blocks Elevator. This is a port to Fabric of Open Blocks Elevator by somebody else who has done a pretty good job, except it doesn't work on the server. As I said. Let's see. Chests and doors and ladders and signs. Trapdoors? Well, it's going to have to be trapdoors. Ladders. And I just got Grimstone on me now. Oh well. Okay, so it grows out to here. So what we need to do is when we set up the double row of whatever it's going to be over here, there's got to be enough space, because previously there was not enough space. And we're going to be modifying that over time. But first we'll go to our floating bed. Doing. Doing. Hooray. It's only a rumor about another dim. What happened was Zizuma Void, or is it Exuma Void, or Eczema? What was I saying? Said said that he found one of the structures had the name of Portal on it. What am I doing up here? Oh, wait, I remember what I'm up here for. Okay, so this is where birch trees were. And so 1, 2... Are those birch leaves or oak leaves? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's probably supposed to be 9. If it were B9, then we don't have to operate. Port of the same mod. Cool, okay. You got rid of that last elevator. How did you get back down? Oh, it's the same as before. You jump to go up. You crouch to go down. And I wasn't planning on going back down. I'm getting rid of that ladder thing. Jump and crouch. That's it. I wasn't going to use that for the ladder, for the ladder or for the. We can't rely on the elevator lasting forever. When 118 and 119 and 120 and who knows what else comes out, this map will still be going, and maybe I won't have access to that, and so it'll just become decorative. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to plant 9 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's not there. We actually need to start it there, not there. Because otherwise it'll... Well, it should be okay to do that too. Alright, so fine. Oh boy. Okay, well let's just start her up like this then. Oh, I thought you were replacing the elevator with the elevator, but then you got rid of the top block. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Because if I'm going to have a regular elevator to the different floors, I don't know where we're going to put it. But it's not going to be there. I think what we'll be doing is we'll be making a new area behind this wall after we've dug out all the remaining stuff that's up there. And then we'll probably make an elevator on that side somewhere. But we'll have it next to a stairwell because we have to have a stairwell because, like I said, we can't be sure that this mod's going to last forever. Like I said. And, oh, man. Oh, wait, I'm doing this wrong. Thanks, I guess. Alright, I'll just do this then. Oop. I was supposed to dig out the stuff in the center. Yeah. One, two, three. But we want to have a little space there, perhaps. Because we don't want anything getting outside and into the water on the other side of that. Oh, this is complicated. All right. Well, we should really finish this first. We got a lot going on here. Finish all this up first, then we can... I have to say, I really don't trust that elevator mod to update. I think the person who made that port of it just made it for my benefit. and is probably going to get some complaints from other people because it doesn't work on their server. And eventually that person will not be able to find out what's wrong and will just not be updating because it was a failed experiment. So I'll only be able to keep it going for a little while. That's my guess. Oh, we are so close to being finished. This isn't funny. As long as I don't fall into the ravine underneath this thing. These things always have ravines under them. And then the next episode, if I finish this and I get to work on a few other things, I'm going to try to get to the stronghold. But I can't do that today because before I do this, I have to verify that there is a stronghold on the map without looking at where that stronghold is. Now you might say that's impossible, but it is in fact possible. The problem is not that. The problem is I need to check. It's in the files. You know, do we have a dim? Do we have a file for certain things? Oh, damn it. Do we have a file for certain things in the dim that that indicates that we've already been to the end? Because I forgot if we did that in this version of the Zero map or if we did it in a previous one only. And that's the whole point with that. But I don't want to try looking for it if it turns out that it's not there. Or worse, if they think that the portal has already been opened, but you can't, but it's not opened, and then it turns out that they're not going to let you open it because they think it's already been opened. So I got to double and triple check everything. And I have to do that without checking to see if the to see where it is, which of course means I got to check the files instead. Now the thing about that, about the end, is, or the stronghold I should say, is it might be in the same place as before, but because we're using a 1.8 map, it might not. Not that that would matter because I don't have the location of it any written down or anything. It is impossible. Everything is impossible. I do impossible things every day. We're done! Apart from this little gaping space, which I gotta light up. Of course, we have to put the other kinds of trees over here. And we got this problem. There was it Lewis Carroll had to think about doing 6 impossible things before breakfast? And then Douglas Adams put in the Hitchhiker's Guide radio series a list of 6 things that are impossible. I forgot what that was about. Was it time travel or something? And if I remember correctly, there used to be a TV commercial where Robert Goulet shows up suddenly while there's a couple driving down the street somewhere. And then they pass by Robert Goulet and then he just starts singing, "It's impossible." That was when Mom was a big fan of Robert Goulet. He was in a... Was it a musical or something? Like I can remember. I really don't need to do this. I'm just doing this for the hell with it. I just don't want to hear the sound of water running all the time. And maybe I should do something about that death trap. Shaped crafting. I want shaped crafting. But this is simple vein miner. Simple vein miner. Can't do shaped crafting. Well, no offense is intended to anybody. It's just how this goes. Wait, I can't see the other side of it. There we are. And take another drink. Almost done. Well, let's see how many we got. 60. We need more than that. Need at least one more stack. Can't believe it's gone. In fact, while we're here... Oh, and I need to dye some sheep. I need to have at least one green sheep, lime green, and orange. Orange! Ugh, I know. I gotta chop all this down. Now, how are we gonna do this? Yeah, it connects to there, so I can't just chop it down from here. It'll start going on the walls, so we can't do that. But we could get rid of this wall here, but not on this side. Actually, it's just one wall. Shit crafting? Shit crafting. No, I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, what do I need? I need blue. No, I got blue. I need orange. Where do I keep the dyes anyway? I keep them at the house. I keep them at the mansion. Got a red. Got a white. Okay, so that's no, wait. Red and yellow are needed for orange. White is needed for with the green, and I have the cactus downstairs. Okay. Except I haven't made the cactus farm yet. Here's the future cactus farm. But I should still have some cactus. Oh, it's not too much. All right, Oh! 688 attack submarine potato. Oh, I could have just used the bone meal from over there. Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, we got ourselves lime and orange. And lime and zerga. And never drink lime and zerga on a full stomach. Oh, and we gotta block that off. Lest ye fall to thine own death. Alright, what do we got? 2, 4, 6. We need more than that. Where do I keep my shears? Where do I keep my... I don't know where I keep my shears. I don't know where my shears are. And that looks worse. I'm going to have to cover that up. Just the thing hanging from the ceiling. Pay it no attention. Where do I have my shears? Is it under tools? Oh, wait, I should have some here. Okay, guys. Uno, dos, tres, four. Who's left? There you go. Okay, now this is going to be tough. Can I dye them? Good, that'll make it a little easier. There you go. Branded for life. Ha ha ha. Oh boy, I was not expected to work on this today, and I can't work on this today. And I'm going to leave the shears down here. I should like make a thingy on the wall for it. Now what do I need the wool for? I don't need the wool, that's the point. I'll sort that mess out later. Wools and fences. Yeah, that's where it goes. Okay. Okay. I guess that's it. Once again, we come back to where we were waiting to come back to here. We are so close to being finished that we are only at the 1 hour 35 minute mark. This is, of course, overkill, but I always do that. Actually, what happens is it's overkill, but then what happens is sometimes a tree grows where a leaf block appears right at the exact location, overriding the torch, and they have to fix this bug. I don't want my torches overridden, but it happens. Oh, it's been such an exhausting last week or two. There's all kinds of crazy going on in my city, and it's either the weather or the politics or some other kind of thing. Just everything is just so weird. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear there was going to be some ridiculous thing happen that nobody would believe was going to happen. Just on the verge of happening. Come on. So there's something like 52. I didn't count. Well, I know how we could find out. We've got exactly 950 torches. So I placed the torches here. And we'll know exactly how many there are. So there were 52. Which means I only needed 104 saplings. Oh, I'm going to be so glad I can finally get rid of all that junk upstairs. It means so much to me. This has been months and months in waiting Just months and months. Ah, finally. And I hope that this is finally enough of a distance. Now we've got room for acacia and spruce and dark oak, and maybe we've even got room for a whatchamajit tree, but I don't know if it's enough space up here. Pretty good though. Pretty good. Alright, now I can start dismantling this. Only I'm not going to because I got other things to do. There. No. There. And nothing for here. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we gotta find out where we got some of these we don't need. We can start moving them in. Just don't get rid of the junk downstairs. That's okay. There's no tubes in Minecraft to get tied. Alright, so we've almost got enough room to put another one over here, but that would be silly. Yeah, this makes sense. We'll do this. It's a start. It's always the short ones that grow first. I mean, I have a powerful, blazing array of torches, the greatest light source in the entirety of Minecraft. There is nothing greater than this entire row of torches, and it is a devastating and powerful thing to see. And yet, of course, it's a no good. Okay, so we can we can mark that off as done. So I'll just get rid of the one on the surface, and then we're done with that. I gotta put something else up here now, and I don't know what it's gonna be. What you gonna be? Just like the old days in the Wazcast, I would do something like this. Alright. Now do this one. Okay. Now all I gotta do is make sure that these don't have any logs on them. It's hard to tell on some of these blocks whether you can see all the way through. Like, I'm not sure I can see through every one of these blocks, but I think, yeah, I think it's despawning enough. That's despawning, so we just need this. Just get rid of that one. And that's it. This just takes longer because I still swear there's something wrong. Okay, so now, finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Well, that's no good. It's not that big a deal, though. We could just, something or other. We got room for everything now. But now I have somewhere where I can make a dock. Except it's not ready yet. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it doesn't quite fit. Alright, fine. Ah! Trying to use as few of these as possible. Just put one here, I don't care. I gotta move all that out anyway. Stop taking stuff. Yeah, it could have been done better. Okay, so now it's time to get going somewhere, but I haven't worked out the details yet, where we're going to go, any of that crap. I need to go and... You know what? Forget all this looking around for it. Let's just start looking for it anyway. Let's just get ready for the next big whatever it is, and let's just do that. There's no point in a travel bed. Ba-doo. Crafting table. Boat. Flint and steel. I know I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something. I guess if I want to get some wool along the way... Oh, of course, I need to get a flock of cobble and of dirt. And ladders. Don't forget ladders. We don't have 999 ladders. We don't need that many. Take 121. Should be fine. No, it won't be fine. Wait, I know what we'll do. We'll take half ladders and we'll take a pile of sticks. There, now we got enough. In fact, now we got too much. Alright, we're ready to go. You know what I'm thinking, though? I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't go, though, because if we go, then we won't get there. Oh, what do we have the render distance set at, anyway? I think I changed it. No, it's still 20. Alright, yeah, see, if it's that way, or that way, or in some direction like that, the problem is it's going to go into a new region, and since we've replaced the region, but with 1.18.2 we may replace the region again. We might do that in 119 as well. But I have to go into the end at some point. Yeah, we'll hold this off until next episode. Hold it off till next episode. Should I travel there anyway, though? Because I might recognize some of what I've been to. Maybe I built something over there. I don't remember. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go anyway. Let's go anyway. See if I can find... See if I can find my way there. Well, that goes around there. I want to go this way. No, we'll go this way. It's better to go over land, I think. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's right. There was a fire up there, wasn't there? That was a long time ago, and I don't remember the details. I saw it on fire once, I think. Look, he's gone exploring. What the heck is wrong with him? And again, this needs to be worked on, and I'm never going to get that chance. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 again. Look at all you guys and your stuff you got going on. Hooray for you. Protected lands. Oh, it's a cat. I don't remember there being a cat in the area, and I don't remember what we're supposed to use. Fish, isn't it? Oh. I'll just have to assume that it's okay. Only you could start forest fires. Why do they call him Smokey the Bear anyway? I mean, was he like Doobie or something? Or only I can start forest fires. Yeah, build this wonderful bridge. Goes to nope. There's no path. This was meant to be a path to go this way, and we'd find something, and we'd go over here, and the bridge would go somewhere. And I thought it could be that it'll go to, yes, you know what? The stronghold. And then once I had a pathway set up, then I could go and build a railway to the stronghold. And so on and so on and so on. And nothing came of that. I have not done so. I took my boat off the hotbar. You think fish? Yeah, fishies. Hey, look, I call wolves dogs. I'm going to call ocelots cats because they are cats. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that that I destroyed the ooh, that's not coming out. That we destroyed the ahem. As I was saying, I feel fairly sure that we destroyed the region file where it was. The region file starts there. Well, it's probably there. That might be just chunks. Oh, but if I go here, I'm gonna fight creepers and stuff. And kelp. I didn't need that kelp. Not just anybody's kelp. No, I said creepers. Not zombies. Cooked up zombies, too. So help is when I was younger, so much younger than today. And when I'm 64 is when I get older. Why don't they write a song about now? As in, now that's what I call music. Duran Duran did All You Need Is Now, not All You Need Is Love. I hate that song, by the way. All You Need Is Now. It like every single song on Astronaut was better than that song. So why is that the hit? The things you see in the world. What? Shark-infested waters. What came first, the dolphins or the sharks? So somebody's going to say, well, you know, whatever it came out, 117, 116, whatever it came out, that was dolphins. There aren't any sharks in the game. I'm like, no, I'm talking about when they introduced them in mods. There was a mod that added dolphins and sharks. And I want to know, did they add one and then the other? And I've forgotten if it was Mo Creatures. Because it might be the dolphin one was a different mod. And Mo Creatures was just land-based things. Oh, that is really weird. This is just... That's awesome, though. Somebody's being possessed. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, how much do you want to bet that that's a region? Well, it might not be. This is weird. Why is this like this? I've never seen anything like this. Some kind of a glitch, I think. You know, what's his name? Archmage Melik would say it's a form of chaos magic. The world has chaos magic and strange stuff will happen. And I quite agree, really. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. He tried. Oh boy. I may have to just delete all these chunks though. Dolphin before them. Yeah, well, Mo Creatures had water mobs. Okay, yeah, you would know. Because you have more experience with those mobs or remembrance of those mobs. All I did was I watched a video series that they installed it on. What? You loved that stuff from back there? Well, you could get a screenshot from the video. You can pause the video and... I'm too late. It's unfortunate. It's the only problem with having lag between the chat and my doing stuff. There's something wrong here. Is there... Chunks aren't loading. Why are chunks not loading? That's what we need a screenshot for. Chunks not loading. Why? Because it's raining? Oh! Oh! It won't let me out of the boat either. I'm going to time out. I'm going to frickin' time out on what is not even a server. Alright. It's got to be done. That under chunk was great. Okay, I think I've got a problem here. I definitely have a problem here. could play some music, I suppose. But then it would get copyright flagged. Wow, look at this go. What happened? One of the mods doesn't work or something? Or was I running out of RAM? I didn't look. I'm not running very much in the background. I mean, I turn off Discord because that's a few gigs right there. You turn off Discord before streaming. Well, I do anyway. I didn't used to, but I started. I don't turn off Firefox or Foxfire or Firefox, the Clint Eastwood movie. Boy, this is taking forever here. And since it's almost a 2-hour mark, I might as well just stop now, really. But we're in the middle of something. I tell you what, it's not finishing saving, so I'm going to have to just force quit. So we'll be right back. Saved screenshot at 52, so it's been 3 minutes before. Unable to play empty sound effect salmon. Received passengers for unknown entity. That was my boat? Respawn point set. That was my bed. Alright, so they can't figure out what it is. So I'll just kill it. But it's not telling me why it stopped working. It just doesn't work. Alright, relaunching now. I've been making more progress on my, what is it? All right, here's hoping. Well, I gotta get rid of one of these tests. Let's get rid of this thing here. Save some more hard drive space just in case that's the problem. This is my regular test mod. Herobrine. That's not the Herobrine map? No, it's not because it's got a... Okay, I don't remember what that is. Never mind. Clunk. Oh, he's back here with the turtle. Okay, you said you wanted a screenshot of somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I know that. So what was the problem? What was crashing over there? And maybe it was that it was just loading a new region or something. I don't know. All right, what did you want me to take a screenshot of? Let's see. Let's take this. There's one. In fact, let's even walk over here or boat over here. Oh, there's a waterfall inside over there. Bats. Huh? Ooh. That valley that was under sea level. Okay, so I'll go back there then. I think I could get better vantage point from over here. If only it wasn't raining, you know? Maybe that's part of the problem? No, shouldn't be. Another one over there. The underchunk. Oh, it's still not loading. Still not loading over there. I don't know what the problem is. There's no way to do fabric TPS that I know of. It's not a memory issue. Is it a P issue? What's P again? Partial chunks, isn't it? Entities is only 56, so that's not a problem. That is taking a very long time to finish falling, and that's how we know something is wrong. Fish aren't moving either. Ain't going down there. Corrupt map? It better not be. Well, one way I could get out of a boat is by placing a bed if it lets me sleep in the bed. But it's not nighttime, so it has to be because it's raining, but that's not working. Yeah, definitely a tick speed problem of some kind. Looks at block menacingly. Well, it's gotta be something, even if I don't know what it is. Now I've lost my bed. This hasn't happened to me since 1:14. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head out here. Well, the time changed. It was 12 and now it's 9. But that hasn't changed. Has the bed reappeared yet? 8. Yeah, it's going very slowly. The tick speed is very slow, but it is going. I've never seen anything like this where some things work but some things do not work. Just the fact that there's no bed there. If I had a regular ender pearl, I could have used that. Alright, heading off into the great unknown. We'll see what happens. It's like a Turok level. I hate that. There's one thing I hated about Turok was couldn't play it in multiplayer. I'm going to go off the edge of this baby. And it's gone. And then it's back. This is very much like the sort of thing that would happen on 114. That's a strange kind of portal. It's got... Those aren't chains. Those are iron bars. Man, oh man, oh man. So it sort of works, but not really. I don't know what is going on here. I may have to delete some chunks. I mean, delete some regions even. But I wasn't going to do that till 118.2. After pre. All I know is that if I can't get my bed back, there better not be any creatures spawning around. Better get my bed back. What do you think it could be? I don't have any mods that mess with boats. The only mod I have that messes with the bed is the one where you could bounce on the bed. Man. Tick speed is like non-existent. All right. Anything else here I could turn off? Map is off. VSync is off. What's this? Nearby chunks are compiled in parallel threads. This may result in brief visual holes when blocks are destroyed. No, I don't want to mess with that. I want my bed back, or else I'm going to have to leave. And I can't leave because I'm stuck in my boat. Okay. Maybe, is it possible I can not break the boat this way, but can I run it into lava or something? I gotta be really careful because it might do something. Can I just go into the lava? Well, this is a very, very strange thing. Maybe I'm not catching fire because I'm being rained on? That doesn't make sense. What was that triangle? Gotta watch out for those triangles. They're gonna run you over. Oh, man. Alright, well, let's see. Can we do anything with fabric? Well, it's not going to take any time to give me any information because it's not responding. Why is it not responding? Well, I'm telling you, this is pretty much a dead end. I can't make any progress, and I don't think it really matters about. All right, wait, what is it? F3 plus. What do we got here? Pause on lost focus. No, that's not it. Reload resource packs. No. Pause without pause menu. Reload chunks. That's it. A. All right, well. And I lost my bed. If this wasn't such entertaining fare, I'd be quitting right now. And this is my last resort. I'm going to just move back into those unloaded chunks and see if we could get through this. Because this is what happened with 1.14 snapshot. An entire region wouldn't load. I had to run into that region. And had to restart. Something like that. Oh, but this is the edge. Not loading anything on that edge. In fact, it even looks like it's falling off the edge. Doesn't it look like it's kind of curving en route to not... Yeah. And I can't leave this. Very dark here. Uh-oh. Ah! Anybody thinks this is really, really weird? Uh-oh. Flashing lights warning. Well, I guess this is the end for me. This is Becker Rosette saying, thanks for watching. I don't know what's going on. My boat was involved in the Philadelphia experiment. And they make joke about cream cheese again, yeah. Which new mods might affect World Gen. Except my mods don't affect World Gen. I don't have Terralith on this thing. The only thing that affects World Gen is smoother bedrock. And that's just the bottom part of it. So that's all I can really say, except thank you very much for watching. I'll just have to rejoin again, and I'll just have to mess around trying to get this to be fixed. I may have to just simply go back home and, well, I can make a backup of the map, and we'll see what happens. That was very weird. And yes, this is the sort of thing that I worry will happen on a server if you have too many mods on it. And I don't have too many mods. It's all supposed to work properly. Well, thanks again. I'll see you around Minecraft, and anybody else who might want to watch. It was one heck of an experience today. Well, bye-bye.